Hey everybody, so I have the Lexmoto Michigan. Reeno is with me and we're going to go for a little ride around because, well, why not? But I thought I'd start this video like the one because then you have some comparisons. Oh god, sand.
Oh god.
I want to get that apple with the rear wheel.
Oh, you squished it.
Ah! Right.
Oh my god. I'm coming. I'll get you. Right, I'm getting on. Ready?
That's what she said.
And this one's easier to step over. Where's the peg?
But harder to find the pegs.
Yeah, let me just readjust myself now.
I don't feel cramped up at all, but this definitely feels a lot smaller than that because, well, it is.
I would say as a pillion, it's not very comfy. Well, it is, but there's like a back bar that's right on my tailbone. Whee! Oh my god. We're in the wilderness. Oh, the grass is really long now.
Oh, we're just going for a nice country ride.
Off-roading.
I think this might actually have a little bit more pep than the because, well, it weighs an awful lot less. So it feels probably a little easier, a little less held back than the did by having a pillion. Alright, we'll just walk straight into you then, shall we? What?
That's quite fun.
Who needs a giant armchair like that when you can have a tiny little stool? Oh, I have to try not to scrape the pegs. I was hoping they'd be pretty cheap. They're 35 quid a side.
Are they actually? Oh my god.
Yeah. But to be fair, anyone who owns one is only going to see scraping their foot peg things as a sign of, as an achievement. It's like people who buy part-used knee sliders to make it look like they can get their knee down. You could probably make money in that. Just buy knee sliders, go and drag knee in a few corners and sell them on eBay so people can be like, yeah, see that?
Yeah, but then surely it will become really awkward and apparent when they try to ride and they can't do it.
No, they're just like, I just didn't do it at that time.
I'm just chilling out.
It's far worse the people who have giant Ducati sports bikes with chicken strips that wide either side of the tyre. I wish I could remember who posted the post because I would love to link it somewhere, but I can't remember. But it was basically 3 Ducatis lined up with all with massive chicken strips.
Oh god. I just feel so dodgy and weird.
It's alright.
It does it.
It's got a very thin front wheel. It's quite large as well, and with the steering like 1.5 foot above the yoke, so it gives it a very flicky, weird feel. Not a bad thing. Here we go. Downshift, braking in, trail brake. On the throttle on the way out. Rear wheel felt like it wasn't going in a straight line then.
No. I can see myself in your mirror. This is my whole face, isn't it?
I can also see the front end of a Ford pickup truck getting closer and closer.
I gave him a little look. If he gets too close, I'll look at him. They always do when you give him a death stare.
I'm going to start making those James Bond tack things. You just chuck down a hand of tacks and punch their tyres. Screw you then.
He looked like he was so angry, like on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
I'll lean forward too. I'm on your shoulder now.
Double tuck.
I'll stick my knee out for you. Piggy?
They are sleeping. Look at them. See them?
Oh,
Sleeping.
they're so cute, and he has a tusk sticking out of his mouth.
Oh, what's this? Books.
I thought you were gonna. For some reason, I just had an image of you running it over.
No.
Like when you saw that blue
More
chair
likely
thing.
More
you were
likely
like,
to just grab a...
grab a book on the way past. Thanks, bye! Throw change at them on the way back.
I think they're free.
I always find it's the books that no one ever wants to or will ever read that are always free.
Well, of course, that's exactly the way it is. It's the same as that's why you find if you ever go into a doctor's or somewhere like that, there is never a magazine or a book you'd actually ever want to read in your entire life because that's the only way they get anything.
Yeah. Piggy?
He's there, but he's sleeping.
Oh, they're all sleeping. And this horsey friends.
This is good. This is a good test of manoeuvrability.
Oh, it's really a very tight turn.
You think that's tight? Just you wait.
Sounds so wrong. Oh my god. Oh god.
There we go. Piggy.
Oh, Piggy. Piggy. Pig, 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 pig.
It's not breathing.
No, it's breathing.
Oh, there you go. Huff. So basically, pigs are sleeping.
Oh, well, there we go. It's too hot for the piggies.
Bye bye, Piggy.
Bye, Piggy.
Oh, it's the sunflowers.
Oh. They want to turn in.
What happened to their grill?
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Have they
It's
crashed?
literally hanging off now.
No.
Like that. There we go.
Oh. Hello.
Go on.
I shoved him. The other one just shoved his head up. It was like, go.
It's because
move.
Jesus, they want milking, that's why.
Oh, they're so. Hello.
Go on. Stop waving. You're distracting them. They've got things to do.
They're cute. Bye, cows. One of them's trying to eat a tree. Oh my god.
That's nasty.
That's gross.
Oh.
Oh, it stinks. They're all so curious. They're like, what is that thing making that noise?
Do you think it's a weird animal though, the cow? Look at it. It's like a horse that acts like a dog. And like it's got a big sack underneath it full of milk. And we drink it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Some of them are just not moving and the other ones are like, move. It's so cute.
Oh, whoa!
Whoa, fucking hell.
Would you like a boat?
Yes. Sell me a boat. Which is the
Okay,
best
I have a Cornish princess. It's only £75,000.
Well, it's giant.
That was only 14 grand.
Oh.
Does that say 100 and
Yes.
£144,000?
Uh-huh. When you could buy a bigger one for 14. What is that?
100. It's basically a very fast, expensive rib, but 144 grand second hand. Assuming it's second hand and not new. Like you could buy 3 or 4 of the boats that are here. Like that nice. I'd love that boat.
Yeah, that is a nice boat.
Get that boat, do it up, live on it. Maximum speed. If you are a couple and you want to have some fun at the weekend, buy a funny little 125 and get on it and just go for a ride. Okay, you're not going to be touring the country, but it's a bloody good laugh.
It is good fun.
Even for both of us who individually ride larger CC bikes.
Yeah.
Canoe!
Canoe!
Why are they running? There's no bus stop or anything.
Why are
They
you
confuse
running?
me. Why are you running?
Why are you running? Maybe their dog escaped.
Oh God! Yesterday we were in the house, and then we just hear some woman scream, "No! No! Oh my God!" And I look out the window, and I see a woman in a pink t-shirt, bare feet, running down the middle of the road, like flat out. And I thought, what the hell? And I looked at the house over the road, and there's a bin bag on the floor in front of their front door. And I'm like, right, so they've dropped it and run. So what's the scenario? Is it like someone's stolen their car and they're going after them or something? And then we're thinking about maybe something's run off. And sure enough, about 10 minutes later, she comes back with a dog under her arm, clamped in place. So she'd obviously opened the door, left it open for a moment, just to take the bin bag out. And the little shizen pegged it full pace down the road.
He did, yeah. Ran. He's like, I'm free.
Just makes me laugh. It's not like they just come outside the door. It's like they see the door and then just run and go and go and go and go. Will not stop. I suppose I better draw some form of a conclusion as to what it's like to ride this bike with Pillion compared to the UM. The answer is this is probably a little less comfortable because we don't have as much space. Agree?
Yep.
But performance-wise, it's probably a little bit nippier. It's got a little bit more. Now I'm using these in very loose terms. When I say punch, it's all relative.
It feels a bit more agile than the UM as well. Like more, what's the word?
Well, remember that the front tyre on the UM was like a big, fat, chunky thing.
Yeah.
The rear tyre was a giant clodhopper thing. This has got skinny tyres. The front wheel is like the same width as your old CBF front wheel.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Hydraulic Press channel. Today, Reeno will be squidging my hips with her thighs. Hey, look, your knees are on my hips, and never before in my life have they been clamped onto me so hard. On a bike. One of the things about the UM was because it did have big, heavy wheels and it was heavy, it was very planted feeling. This is planted, but it's a little bit more sketchy feeling. So there is that difference.
It reminds me a bit of my CBF.
In ways it kind of is, but this has a little bit more feedback than your CBF had.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go. Thing is, as much as I worry and as much as I get scared or whatever, I know that I could trust you.
Look, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Seagull.
Look at that, what was he doing?
Yeah. See these ones?
Yeah.
That are brownie colours, they were only hatched this year.
Oh, he looks like he's going to attack the other one. He's like, I'm going to
No,
get
they
you.
want foods. He'll be going up to the other ones going, give me foods.
It's so fluffy in comparison.
I'll try and get slightly closer.
They'll fly away. Well, the big
They
ones will
won't.
come and attack us.
Look at him.
Oh, hello.
He's a baby.
He's so cute.
Oh, look at this. We got...
Fucking hell.
Well, we're just doing a U-turn. Don't mind us.
Oh, fucking hell.
See, look, it's fine. You can go over gravel, no problem. As long as you remember to not brake suddenly, turn suddenly, or use the front brake pretty much.
God.
Imagine there were ice creams in the world that big. Like that was...
Oh, I would eat it.
Now that was a save.
Fucking hell.
I didn't pay any attention to the fact that I just drove into sand. Anyway, what was I saying? Imagine if they had ice creams that big, you could lick them. Right. Okay, well thanks for watching everybody. That was probably more fun for us than you. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. I think there's like 172 or maybe 3 of you by this point.
Oh, I flew off the seat.
Can we get to 200?
Oh, leave a like, follow on Patreon.
You're taking the piss out of something I actually need people to do. Bye bye everybody.
Bye bye.
If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.